I want to talk about a big idea. That sounds simple, but it's not. Do African Americans need Africa? Not like a plane ticket, not like a passport. I mean in the deeper way. History, culture, spirit. Here's what I've learned. For centuries, people were taken from countless nations across West and Central Africa. Their languages, names, and maps were ripped apart. But the roots didn't die. They bent. They hid. They remixed. Africa stayed. Inside food, rhythms, stories, faith, and the way community feels like family even when your family got scattered. When I say need, I mean orientation. If the past is a compass, Africa points north. It tells you you come from civilizations that built, traded, carved, healed, imagined, long before a ship ever crossed an ocean. That changes how you see yourself. You're not beginning at slavery. You're continuing a lineage. This matters in the everyday. Think about the drum that became the beat of hip-hop, the call and response that lives in church, the call and response that lives in concerts, the recipes that stretch $1 and stretch a smile, the braids that are maps and art. Africa shows up in the small things that make a neighborhood feel like a home. It also matters in politics, because identity is power. When you know your story didn't start in chains, it's harder for systems to define you by them. Movements from Harlem to Soweto traded ideas, traded courage, traded strategy. Solidarity isn't theory, it's a survival tool. But let's be honest, Africa isn't one place. It's 54 countries, thousands of cultures, 1 billion people evolving right now. So this isn't about a perfect return, it's about a relationship, a two-way bridge. Roots to future, that's the bridge. On one side, memory, language, ancestors, art, tech hubs in Lagos, fashion in Accra, film in Nairobi, startups in Kigali, music in Johannesburg, music in London, music in Atlanta. The bridge says, learn the past, then build the next chapter together. How? Start with curiosity. Read an author from Ghana, learn a few words in Yoruba, learn a few words in Twi, learn a few words in Wolof. Support a designer, support a coder, support a filmmaker from the continent. Visit if you can. If you can't, connect. Podcasts, Zooms, local diasporas, community meetings. Ask questions with respect. I'm not saying Africa is a cure for everything. It's not an aesthetic. It's not a costume. It's not a trend. It's a mirror and a lighthouse. So, do African Americans need Africa? I think the better question is, what happens when we let those roots breathe? Identity gets taller, community gets wider, the future gets clearer, and that future, built on memory, powered by creativity, belongs to anyone ready to cross the bridge. Let's step onto it, one story at a time.